Hi, what we're going to do, we're going to look at some compound interest basics. The formula that we're going to be using for this is A equals P multiplied by 1 plus I to the power of N. I'll explain each of the variables in the formula. So the A, this refers to the total amount or the accumulated amount. That's how much that we will end up with at the end of the total time that we're either investing or we're borrowing. The P is our principal or our starting amount, if you want to put it into simple terms. This is the amount of money that we're going to borrow or the amount of money that we're going to invest. Our I is our interest rate, but it's our interest rate for the per compounding period. So it's the interest rate per compounding period. Compounding period. And our N is the total number of compounding periods. Okay, so let's look at a little example for each of these items. Well, first of all, we'll look at the I. Okay, so I. Let's imagine that we've got, I'll just rub this out. Okay, so let's imagine that my interest rate per annum is 6.2% per annum, and it's compounding quarterly. Okay, so we're going to work out our I first, and then we'll work out our N. Okay, so we're going to change this 6.2% into a decimal. So it's going to be 0.062. And because it's compounding quarterly, that means in 1 year there are going to be 4 periods, because we're going to break the year into quarters. So we have to break our interest rate into quarters. So we're going to divide that by 4. So we have an interest rate of 0.0155. Okay, that's going to be our I value. Let's imagine now that this is going to be 6.2% per annum compounding quarterly for 4 years. We need to know the amount of time in order to work out our N value. So we know that it's compounding quarterly for 4 years. So it's 4 years, and then in each of those 4 years there are 4 quarters. So we're going to go 4 by 4 is 16. Okay, let's do another one. Okay, we've got another situation here where our interest rate is 5.9% and it's compounding monthly for 2 years. So let's first work out our I. So we're going to write down our 5.9% as a decimal. And then it is compounding monthly. So we're going to divide that by 12 because there's 12 months in a year. And that works out to 0.004917. And I usually like to put a minimum of 4 digits here, excluding the zeros. The more digits you have, the more accurate it's going to be. And then our n, we're compounding monthly for 2 years. So there's the 2 years, and we multiply it by 12. So that's going to be 24.